Yes, friends, Sparkling Educator right here. Hello, friends! Welcome to a new episode of the vlog. It is Monday, May 6th. Crazy things happened last week. I am praying that this week is better. I am a special education teacher in a little school in Wisconsin. I'm the only special education teacher in my school. I have one para that helps me service my 13 children. And then I also do intervention for math and reading for a handful of children as well. So life can get kind of crazy. This week I'm really hoping that everything will be kind of chill and calm and normal. Like, there's only 27 days left of school. But everyone knows that the closer the end of school gets, the crazier the kids get and the less academic it becomes. And then our curriculum start running out, and then it's teachers supplementing their own materials or just like fun educational things. And when the fun unstructured things happen in my world in SPED is when the craziness happens. So we'll have to see. I am super behind on literally everything. Like, this vlog is not going to show up for a long time because I am like a week late on YouTube. I have 4 IEPs left to write. I have lots and lots of things on my plate that I have to do. And then tonight is the first night of community band practice, and yeah, so that's one more thing I have to deal with. When I joined, I was just originally thinking, oh yeah, I'll play some flute. Like, I played high school, played flute in college, and then I played piccolo as well in the marching band. And then they found out that I played piccolo, and I got saddled with all the piccolo solos, which means you have to practice when you're a soloist. So that was not something I signed up for. So today I should be eating lunch with the school psychologist. When I woke up this morning, I was like thinking in my head I was going to eat lunch in my room and try to get some things done, but now I have to eat lunch with her, I just realized. So can't do that. I'm gonna go inside right now and I'll check in with you guys later, unless crazy things happen. If crazy things happen, then I don't check in with you. Okay. So it's lunchtime now, and my room still smells like a vacuum cleaner that burned up in here. Because this morning when the janitor was vacuuming the room, the vacuum like imploded. So it just smells gross and electrical. The windows have been open all day. The door's been open. The room across from my room is like actually the janitor's like room, and that goes out to the outside as well. So that entire door has been open. So like, not only does my room smell gross, a squirrel could wander in too. Off to lunch I go. Welcome. It's the end of the day now. It is 3:30. I have an IEP meeting at 4. I love having IEP meetings that aren't directly after school. Like, I just feel so relaxed. I have time to have a little snack. So I thought I'd share with you what my favorite after school snack is right now. So it's supposed to be a salad container. It has like space for the sauce bowl and the fork. But I don't eat much salad. But I do eat a lot of spinach and artichoke dip. So it's like a little salad dressing container. It's like the perfect amount for my dip because it has to be microwaved to warm it up and make it all nice. And I can't microwave the whole container, so it's perfect. So I'm gonna eat my chips, finish my agenda, and then have a meeting. So, IEP meeting is done. It's almost 5 o'clock. Time to go home. I have community band practice tonight. It's the first practice. It was really hard for me to decide if I was actually going to go or not because the next practice isn't for like 2 more weeks. So I was like, oh, I could just go to that one, but then I won't have the music. And because I'm the piccolo player, I'll probably get stuck with a solo, and I don't want to be put on the spot. So I'm gonna go to community band practice, even though I'd rather like lay in bed and do nothing. And I have 2 IEPs to write, so I have things to do. But I thought I'd stop by and show you my outfit before I go out the door. So this is like a little old lady cardigan I got from Goodwill. Can't buy this anymore. But this dress, it's kind of like a long, like really stretchy dress. This dress is from Walmart, and it is $9.96. I got it like yesterday. And my Walmart is super quick about putting new things out, so it might not be in your Walmart yet, but let's be honest, by the time that I post this video, it might be in your Walmart already. If it's online, I'll link it below, but I love it. There's 3 more colors. One is like a red, orange, yellow stripe, and I think I'm gonna get that one too because not only is it like super comfy, but it is like the perfect length. Obviously, I'm really tall, and it's the perfect length that it's like knee length. Like, this is like one of the few dresses I can wear that I don't need leggings with, which is like a real rarity in my life. A lot of the colors that are in the dresses in this style are the same kind that are available like on the tables in Walmart. So like this like light blue and this orangey peachy coral color is also on the tables that you can get. So that means that you can put like the shirt over the top of the dress and like wear it as like a skirt. And so that's a really good option too. So let's go home and I'll catch you guys later. So honestly, I'm so happy I went to community band. It was fun to get to play again. I haven't played since probably like the last time we had a snow day in like February? Maybe the last snow day in February, I think, was the last time I played either my flute or my piccolo. And so we played a couple songs that we always do, like the Hot Dog Overture. We got some new ones, a How to Train Your Dragon, like a little war song. And then we played the Star Spangled Banner, which has the piccolo solo of Death in it. And I'm so great at the first page, got that all nailed down. And then it comes time for the piccolo solo, and then just like giant failures everywhere. So we all know what I need to practice. What's interesting is that it's 8:30 right now. And most of the time on Mondays, I'm so tired that by 8:30, I am sound asleep by now. So it is an achievement right now, folks, that I am awake currently and out and about doing things. And I could try to get caught up on my YouTube stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna head home. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Poor little alien. Another one of those days. It's a wonderful Tuesday morning. Mr. Alien's had a hard day. I have a student who didn't want to go for recess today. And so when the door is shut, it's locked. Barbecue rib sandwich, smelly fries, grapes. Good to go. I always end the day with so much junk on my table. In the mornings, I have groups that are like 5-6 kids big, so I'm using the entire table, so the entire table's clean. But once I get to the afternoon, I only have groups of like 3, 2, and sometimes even 1, and then I have 4 at the end of the day. But they like to move around the room, so they like to sit over there at that table or that table, so then they're kind of spread out. They think others are cheating off of them, but they have different papers, so that's not happening. But yes, a mess on this table that I need to clean. And then I have IEPs to work on. I was doing some Woodcock-Johnson testing today, so I have to grade that too. Yeah, lots of things to do. I'm hoping to get a pedicure tonight with a work friend, and then I need to remember to water this sad little flower I got for Easter. Yay, half off plants. Yikes. So friends, happy Wednesday. Yes, the vlog yesterday did not end off on any sort of note. So the closer we get to the end of the school year, the more like us teachers spend like congregating in the staff lounge, like chatting. Because we're a small school, like all, I don't know, 10 of us teaching staff, we fit in the office and we just like chat about whatever crazy drama after school stuff is happening. And we just chat about like any crazy like drama things that are happening, kids that are being goofy, kids at the end of the year is like really getting to them. So that's becoming like a common thing. So I was in the office at least being productive, talking while shredding some papers. I had a list of things that I was going to accomplish, including an IEP I was going to work on. Instead, up drives one of the technology coaches for our district. And there was a collective groan as the 4 or so of us in the office realized, oh, technology team meeting. So instead of like getting everything done that I wanted to, we had a meeting until like 4:15, which is not good because I don't get paid for like being after school after 2:30. And I mean, these meetings are only 3 times a year, but for me, who spends a significant amount of time after school in like various like PBIS meetings or technology team meetings or like IEP meetings, it can get a little old when all of my like free time that I'm supposed to be spending, like at least getting paid. So students are done at like 2:40 and teachers are contracted till 3:30. So that like 2:40 to 3:30 period is supposed to be like a paid kind of prep period. So that's like the only time I have like for prepping or meetings or whatever. But I spend a lot of time in meetings and not getting any sort of prep or paperwork done. So I end up at school for a ridiculous amount of time, and there goes the cycle. But anyway, so didn't get anything done yesterday. Didn't have time to end the vlog because like immediately after, my friend and I had appointments to get pedicures done because she's in a wedding this weekend. And I just like pedicures. I always get the deluxe, which like gets rid of all the really gross crap on the bottom of your feet. Feet are embarrassing, and my feet are particularly embarrassing. So I always have to get the deluxe, and I pay $50, and then I always tip $20 because I'm aware that feet are disgusting, and I would like literally die if I ever like personally had to be giving people pedicures. Like I don't even like touching my own feet, so I always tip very generously to people that touch feet. So today obviously is Wednesday, as I said. Morning should go pretty normal. Our principal's out for a little bit this morning for like 2 hours, and then my observation is supposed to be happening, a scheduled observation. So yesterday some kids were into some drama, so she had kids in her office and she missed like the time she was going to observe me. Whatever, she's gonna do it today. It's not horrible because I'm following a curriculum, so it's like things I would have been doing anyways. It's nothing special I had planned. It's just always when people come to observe me, like either the kids are really naughty, or if they're coming to observe a student, then they're like literal angels. So then they're not getting like a good reflection on the actual behaviors of the student. Like that just always happens to me. So I'm sure when I'm getting observed, something's gonna go down where the crazy comes out. But oh well, I'm kind of known as, you know, having a little bit of crazy in my life and my room. Even though it's a magical, wonderful place, sometimes there's craziness in it. So when the principal's gone at my school, then I get like, then any students that are having like meltdowns or whatever come to my room for breaks, even if they're not like special ed, because I'm special ed and I'm interventionist. So I'm like got my foot in both doors of the special ed and the regular education realm. So that can be kind of weird for people who are like fully sped and they're like, well, you shouldn't be having non-special ed students in your room. Well, you see, I'm not fully sped, so I can kind of do whatever I want. So the other day I had a girl in my room because she was having a meltdown in her classroom because she farted and then announced it to the class, and somebody was making fun of her, and then she was crying and screaming because it was just a fart, and I like heard the screaming, so I went and snagged her because if I can hear the screaming, there's a problem. And so we got all that dealt with. She sat in the swing and she went back to class, all good. But like I always feel like weird, like am I overstepping my bounds, or like am I like wanted to take these students? And luckily like most of the teachers at the school I'm like so familiar with, and I know like yeah, they don't mind if I'm snagging their students to like take a break and collect themselves. So today we have Star Lab in the afternoon. I probably can't show you any of that because I'll be busy with some students, but it'll be a really good experience for them. It's like a big blow-up inflatable thing that's in the library, and they get to sit in it and look at the constellations, and it's kind of like fun, and they crawl around in it, and yeah, super fun. And that's in the place of Foundations, which is a fantastic curriculum, but really causes me some pain this late in the school year because I'm repeating the same lesson like 6 times in a row to try to get the students to learn the content. And so right now we're working on like UNK, junk, unk, ANG, fang, ang, ANK, bank, ink, INK, pink, ink, and let's see, UNG, lung, I think that's all of them. Along with the other welded sounds that we've always had, like ALL, ball, all, an, fan, an, and AM, ham, am. So we're all working on all those words, and I'm giving words like wink or sung or sink, and they have to write the sound and then remember that ink is INK, pink ink. Like that's just the Foundations curriculum. But the students are, the one I forgot, the students are convinced that anything that makes a sound in the beginning is always going to be ing, ring, ing. And I'm always like, no, ing. No. So we've been doing like the same lesson kind of like 6 days in a row, just like with different words, different sounds, different like welded sounds, different sentences, using those words and writing them in sentences. And it's kind of getting painful, I must say. Usually I have like super amount of patience. Sometimes it's hard when your students like don't get it. And I think that's hard about SPED too, is because like our curriculums are kind of like paced at the way of the students. So if like a couple aren't getting it, you can stop and just keep repeating the lesson over and over until they get the content, and then you move on. Like the scope and sequence that applies for the regular education classroom really doesn't apply because you don't have to like keep up with them. You can go at your own pace or like at the pace of your students. But when you're on the same lesson for today would be day 7, it gets really old really fast. So Star Lab will be a welcome substitution to Foundations today. Just a little mental break for my head. So I'm gonna get to school, eat my little sausage biscuit and my McDonald's iced coffee. I was so good. Monday, Tuesday, I had my own iced coffee, but it's just not the same. Like, McDonald's, Dunkin', Starbucks, Caribou, like all of that is so good and cannot replace things that I can like make myself. So I'm gonna go to school. I'll catch up with you guys probably at lunch. Little walk and taco for lunch. And it's raining, which means indoor recess. It is that time of the night, folks, where I've literally lost all motivation. It is 4:15. I'm ready to go home, but like look at this weather outside right here. Raining. Lots and lots of rain. So as a whole, I had a lot of things that I got done today. The Star Lab went awesome. My day was great. No behaviors, no major issues at all. Like a super good day. There is now 24 days left of school. Hopefully it'll continue being great. I'm starting to get together like different visual schedules and different visual aids that I'm trying for next year, and so I'm gonna try them out at the end. But like visuals in general take a lot of work, a lot of printing, a lot of ink, and a lot of Velcro. It's like a SPED thing though. You go through a lot of Velcro in SPED. If you don't, then what are your secrets? Because I use a ridiculous amount of Velcro. It takes a big heart to shape little minds. Oh! So today is one of those days where it's considered like the best day of the entire school year, just because it's staff appreciation lunch, and like 50 families like literally bring in like trays of food, and we just eat for days. Honestly, like we have lots of leftovers. I've been munching on food all day. I didn't really get to enjoy much of the lunch itself when it was like really hot food and still in the crock pots and such, because I was chasing a student down the hallway for a decent amount of time trying to get them to go out to recess, and then somebody locked themselves in the staff bathroom. Had to unlock that. So my staff appreciation day was quite interesting today, but I still got to enjoy the food, and then tomorrow we'll have leftovers. But it is French pizza picnic, so I think I might have school lunch and eat the staff snack goodies that are still left over. Probably. Tomorrow the fourth graders are on a field trip to the past year, so it's all about like our little county's history, so they're gone most of the day. So my day should be pretty chill. I'll have a couple students gone here and there, so I'm hoping to level students, get some work done, finish some IEPs, and then, you know, get my life together. I have to go to Walmart. They were supposed to do evals this week, and apparently like today is like literally the deadline, so they called me and they're like, hey, can you come in for like a 15-minute meeting? We'll pay you for 4 hours of work for like reporting time. Okay, I'll come in for 15 minutes if you're gonna pay me for 4 hours. And my boyfriend needs a couple things anyways because he hates Walmart and refuses to go, so I'll go shopping for him, get paid for like being there for literally 15 minutes, and then go home, work on IEPs, and get myself together because tomorrow is fancy day, folks. Fancy day. Don't know what I'm doing with my hair. Curling, it's a lot of work. I do have a crown I probably will wear, and a beautiful golden dress I bought off of Amazon that really didn't come as described, but I didn't get rid of it because it was still kind of pretty, but like not like wear to a wedding kind of quality, but like cute. You'll see. You'll see. Happy Friday, y'all. Check out this dress. Princess. So, it is fancy day at school. We have like fancy tablecloths, like candlelight, music at lunch. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a little crazy also because the fourth graders were not able to go on their field trip because the place that they were going to like literally flooded. So they're all really sad that they can't go, but the teachers are gonna do something else and they're gonna walk to a nearby park and have a fun day. It just won't be like the historical field trip that they were all looking forward to, and some of them were really bummed because they wanted to learn how to throw axes. So my tiara and I are gonna go find my little subject, and I will be ruling the school today. Check in with you guys later. So this weekend is Mother's Day, so all the kids are super into like cards and flowers and plants and like cute little projects for their mothers. I do have some students who aren't in the best relationship with their mom, and so I've had some interesting behaviors today from that. The things we're doing are projects for like aunts and grandmas and moms, but like it's called Mother's Day, but the kids are just stuck on the fact that it's Mother's Day, and so there's been some interesting behaviors from that. I've had a couple visitors in my room so far today. It is 4 o'clock. I am getting some of my curriculum done and ordered. It's due today, so here we are last minute, just counting up like connecting math concepts and reading mastery books and stuff, and just like deciding what I need to be ordering. Okay, so besides the fact that a tower of CDs just fell down, probably like one of the best things about this day is obviously it's Teacher Appreciation Week, and I got the cutest card from my principal, so I'm gonna read it to you. Dear Monica, thank you for all you do for our school and our kids. You are so involved and take on many extra responsibilities. I appreciate many things about you, especially your laid-back, easygoing personality. You take everything in stride and have such a great attitude. You worked so hard this year and have really grown. You've made some amazing connections with students and their families, and I appreciate you so much and your sparkling personality. Sparkling! Yes, friends. Sparkling Speducator right here. So I'll keep that. It's hard because I want to put things on this bulletin board right here, but sometimes when it rains it gets leaky. So something I'm trying to do right now, as you can see as I'm failing to open this container, is I've been trying to like kind of eat healthier-ish, just a little bit. I mean, I'm still gonna go to McDonald's all the time, but I'm a little bit more aware of the fact that I can like look back and realize like, oh, I haven't had a glass of water in 3 days. These are problems. So I was wandering Walmart one night and I found these little gummies, and so they are Beauty Gummies by Evolution 18. So you take 2 a day. They're kind of like fruit snacks. They're good tasting, so nothing horrible. Oh, they're stuck. Oh. So I leave them at school because I'm more likely to take them when I'm sitting here at night procrastinating. Try to do things, and it sits right here. Going to McDonald's because I really want a nice coffee, or I'll go to Taco John's because I like their prickly pear lemonade and I really like tacos, but I have to decide what I'm getting real soon because I need to go. So I'm gonna take my hot mess self and go to some place to eat, and I have to change because I cannot wear this to Walmart, even though it is a nice regal outfit. I cannot wear this to Walmart because I would look very out of place with my other Walmart employees. So I need to change, and I need to go to work and eat some food, and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.